suppose we needed an extra job, eh? Come on then. Come on. Come on in. It's that little calf with his back legs. He's had a full week's medication. He's still a little bit swollen, but they have gone down a little bit, but they've evened themselves up a bit now, but whether he's fully healed, we don't know. But he's sort of had what he can have, so anyway, the stores have been down here. They're off today. His legs are a little bit better, but whether they're perfectly fine now, I don't know. We usually put a bull down here. I've got to get out the gate. She'll be chasing me out. I didn't want her beating me to the gate then. she was on her way. Just put her in there. Right. I think tomorrow's a showery day. And I think Farmer was talking of getting the bulls in. Didn't need to be in that pen up in the farm. Put him here because he's close by. If we need to have him in again, we can. And we also need a buddy for the bull when the bull comes in. Maybe tomorrow, I think he's talking about bringing him in. He'll be in the next 2 weeks anyway. The last few videos, I don't know if anyone noticed, but the footage might have looked a little bit strange. And it's because I accidentally turned the stabilizer off on the camera, which really annoyed me. I've now fixed the issue by getting rid of the button that makes it turn off, so that's really annoying because there's 3 or 4 whole videos, maybe 5 videos there with no stabilization. I have to do it through my computer and it just isn't the same. It just doesn't work as nice. It's watchable, but I apologize for that, and it's really annoyed me, that has, but never mind. We've been yeah, we've been busy. The man's coming to pick up the stores today. Farmer combined the field across the way. We've been and baled that. We had a day on the round baler. That was good for me actually. Just to, you know, get me sight set in for the round baler. The net on it, we were having trouble with the net on one of the last videos, and it just turned out to be a defected roll. The last 50 bales came out perfect, which is that was quite annoying because they're expensive, them rolls. We have gone for a better net, we hope. Man's coming to pick the cattle up later on. We've got to wash this box out again now. Then we'll have to take the barriers down to the back shed. They're all in there at the moment waiting to be loaded. He'll be about midday. Come on.
Here he is, young man. Riding about on that quad, burning that fuel. Are you all right? Yeah, that's it. That great. 6.
Hey, boys.
Go on. Go on. Hey.
Got it. Good.
Yeah, 6.
Good.
6. 6.
Come on in.
Good.
6.
Good.
And you got a 6.
Yeah.
Go on.
Go on.
Go ahead.
Go on.
Going idle.
Hey.
Look where you're going then.
Go on, boys.
Go on.
Go on, boys. Go on, boys.
Go on. Hey. Go on. Go on. Hey.
Good. Good. Good.
Go on.
Go on, boys.
Come on, mate.
Good.
There you go now, young man.
Hey.
Yeah, that's it. He knows. He knows.
He's got the touch, young man.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey,
Good, isn't it?
It's a fair load, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, good, isn't it?
I'm saying half the weight's up above you.
Yeah. You got to be careful, ain't you, down the road with that. So that's Mr. Belcher. He's gone away with the cattle. It's a little bit early and they're not quite fat yet, so he's got a job fattening them. But he was happy to have them. If he wasn't going to have them, we were going to just send them to market and somebody else would have fattened them. So we're glad that he's took them. We've kept all of our heifers. We've been and sorted them. So they're all in the field still, and there's a couple of really small ones there that we kept because they're just too small to go, so we will just keep them in a shed somewhere. But yeah, that's the cows gone. The man's coming to put the shed up in next week actually, so that should be all systems go on that next week. We got some hay down. It's going to rain tomorrow. We're hoping we get it to this afternoon. It's just had a little shower come through. I don't know if it's going to go. Keithy's out there tedding it, so we might be on the hay this afternoon, but we got a shed to clear up, and yeah, we had to bring all them cows back, put them in the shed to load them out of the shed, but it didn't matter. It was only for a little while, so the guys will be here next week to put that up. That'll be a good job. We were just going to clear some gates away, clear the shed out again, so we've got some space in the shed again. And yeah, when the cows come in, we'll separate the calves again, and then we'll start again with it all. Right, we're set up on the round baler. We did some straw the other night. That was quite interesting actually. Yeah, the more you do with this thing, the more you get used to it. So we're going to get the rake over to the hay fields. There's one field there that was destined for cow hay anyway, and then there'll be a field of nice round meadow hay. It's not going to be quite good enough for small bales, so, and there's rain coming tomorrow, so we want to get it in a bale. So instead of running the small bales, we're going to run the round baler. We need some round bales. We haven't got enough round bales yet, and then we'll just leave them sat out there for a couple of weeks, let them do their thing, and then we'll go pick them up and put them in the shed afterwards. But yeah, this bale is hell of a thing. We've bought some better net, so we've got a better net on there this time. Net will do about 300, 350, something like that. We'll count it today actually. I just need to swap my counters over. We are locked. Counters. We want to go to number 1. There's a load of different counters on this thing, so you can have, yeah, there's 30 different counters. If you were a contractor, you could have 30 different clients, if you say. It just keeps tabs on everything, but you've got to remember to do it. That's the main thing. So we've got 3 main ones on there. We got our first one is round bale hay. The second one, there was one on there for silage, but I don't know where Colin put that. This is the problem. You get multiple users, nobody knows what counter's what. Second bale counter is cow hay, and the third bale counter is straw. So we've only got ourselves 200 straw so far, so we need plenty more of that. We're thinking we're going to bale a lot of the straw, hopefully, if we get a chance to. Well, if we have to go and tell it, we will. It's be simple as that. It did not miss a beat. I had my first muck up. I went to grab for the reel and open the back door, and then as soon as you've touched that door, you've got to let it out. Luckily I only had a small core in there. Yeah, there's no wishes, you just roll it out and then literally suck it back in. But you got you think you get away with it and shut the door again, but you can't. You have to start again. You have to get it out and start again. That's the only issue I've had. We were having an issue with the net. It was leaving a scruffy edge, and it was just the net. It was that particular net roll was damaged, which is a little bit annoying. Cole actually, I think Cole said there's 2 holders in the side of this thing. One carries it dead level and the other one carries it on an angle, and he won't put the roll in on an angle because I think he's had that problem before, so it might have been our own doing that. So anyway, we live and learn. Yeah, farmers had to go with his combine. We didn't record too much of that, you know. It's all of our crops around here. It's pretty much clean-up operation. You know, we've got to get what we can off the field, and then it's just a case of cultivating them up. You know, they look horrendous. Yeah, and it is what it is. You know, the wet year just took its toll on everything. There's a little bit of corn in that shed. A lorry went out yesterday actually. There'll be another load in there. It wouldn't have done more than a ton to the acre, I don't think. Something like 70 acres out there, there's 70 tons in there, so just it was 75 tons. So yeah, we were, you know, when you're planting, you're expecting a 3 ton minimum. A bit of a shortfall on that, and the straw as well. It wasn't great, you know. There's a lot of it was what it was. Can't change it. We're just waiting on the old man. He's going to come take the rake up for us, and then we'll get started. This is a field that was destined for cow hay anyway. It's well, with rain coming tomorrow, if you had a sunny day tomorrow, you'd like to be here tomorrow, but you got rain coming tomorrow, so it's a little bit of one of those. I've got to slow it there. That's a hell of a row going in there. This baler surprises me, even after I've used it for a few days, how much it will chew through. The net's back to normal anyway. The net's back on like it should be. I thought that was what it was. This is a plenty big enough row right in front of us. You know, it's 10k there. I don't know if I'd dare go any faster. I think Carl would go up a gear from that, but I don't want to bung this up and spend the next half an hour digging it out, so just gobbles it up. Farmer's on the rake. Keithy's tedding next door. Worst is by the hedges, so Farmer's just left this. We'll do it last, and we will just leave these bales out, you know. We'll leave them out. We'll come pick them up in 2 or 3 weeks. They might colour a bit, but these are only cow food anyway. We've got the centres slackened off, and that just lets the heat out of the bale. If there's going to be any heat in the bales, it'll let it out, and you won't have a ruined bale then. That's a hell of a row right there. Whee! But after spending a bit of time on this thing, I can see why the guys like it so much. It's so simple to use. I actually really like the job. I think it's a nice easy job, this one. Look at that. I don't know how long that was, but you know, the bales aren't huge either. They're only 4-foot bales. And we haven't got them set tight, so we've got the centres are half as dense as the outside. So it keeps a nice shape, but lets the centre of the bale breathe. And that usually, you know, keeps them pretty good. This baler, if you wind it up to 200, it will pack some in there. You do that on silage, you can do that on straw that is ultra fit. You've got some really nice dry straw, you know, there's no harm in packing the pressure up. Got a bit of ridge and fur here, so you have to be a little bit gentle on the pickup. You don't want to go hammering along. Yeah. There goes Keithy in front of us. Farmer's running the rake, and yeah, we're just trying to get this cleared up before the rain. When we're on the Adlin, make sure you ain't got a bale behind you. Just put the bales to the side. We just experienced our first bung up. that was no fun. Couldn't bring you guys along. We're the only baler going, and I had to get back to it. But basically, you got to dig out the front, you got to dig out the pickup, free it all up, and then it will go again. But it gets in there pretty tight. Anyone who's done it before will know. But yeah, a bit annoyed. I was on a corner, dragged the corner, dragged the lump in, and that's where it got caught. So there we go. There is a limit with this thing. I'm going a bit more cautiously now. I don't want to bung that up again. I'm terrified. Never mind. You do learn these things as you go. And it was the hedge side as well, and it's just a little bit damp by the hedge. Just what it is. You know, it's got to be baled today. It's the best it will be. So anyway, Keithy's gone to get the little baler. They're going to try and bale some, see what they're like. If they're no good, we'll just round bale them all. But this stuff in here is pretty good, you know, it's alright. But yeah, no fun unbunging that, no fun at all. It's a bit of a disappointing end to the evening. A heavy shower come down. Not forecast 26 and sunny. It's not that at the minute, it's raining. But we got a few done, we'll get these picked up. There's about a trailer load there, so we'll get them loaded quick. Keep these here with the loader, so quickly get the packs home. We'll leave them to dry. You know, it's not the end of the world. The round bales are fine, absolutely fine. There's a few odd rows still left, so we'll have to just re-ted them and then re-row them up when it's next dry, and they'll be cow food. But we did quite a few, and there's quite a few nice bales out here. So what we done, 180 nice bales, so, and then about 120 or 30 cow bales, so there we go. But we're going to take the machine home, get it out to dry, get back up here, pick these packs up, knock it on the head. That's it, that's all you can do. The British weather for you again. Next year we'll get a dry year at some point, you know, and then it'll be easy and there won't be much hay. So it's always, the old man always says the same things. You get a lot of hay on a wet year, but you can't get it in the shed. Never mind. Right, we're going to leave it there, I think, for this one.